everybody. Welcome to episode 10 of the Sugar Chronicles. It's been a while. I am recording this morning from the car on the drive to work, and I felt I needed to do this particular episode because, broken record, here I am again, struggling some more, and oh boy, it hasn't been easy, let me tell you. So let's go back a little bit. In mid to late September, kind of just after the 15th or so, my skin was getting incredibly itchy. Couldn't figure out what it was. Thought maybe I was, one of my supplements or something was affecting. So I, stopped everything, and it didn't go away. It actually progressed and got a bit worse. And I'm not one for going to the doctor. I hate going to the doctor. But I ended up going to an ancillary of the family doctor's office on a weekend. And may I say, the doctor that I had was horrible. She could care less. She was uninterested, unenthused, and just really couldn't be bothered. But anyway, essentially what she said to me was, if you've been traveling, you have bed bugs, and if not, then I don't really know what it is. Go to the drugstore and get some antihistamine and some hydrocortisone cream for the itch. Gee, thanks. I don't have bed bugs. So I did go and get the hydrocortisone cream. I don't like taking over-the-counter drugs, but I tried that for a while. It didn't work. Again, the itching and the rash, everything just progressively got worse. And there were several nights that I stayed up late, scratching and pacing and just miserable because of all of this. So then I went, I made another appointment, got in to see the family doctor, only he was on vacation, so they had a sub, whatever you call them. There's a word for it, but I don't really know what it is. Anyways, she was lovely. She thought I had some sort of bacterial infection, put me on 7 days of antibiotics, and she also said that the hydrocortisone cream probably made everything worse, and she put me on a Benadryl cream instead. So I was on that for 7 days. By the night of the 4th day and the morning of the 5th day, I was feeling better. I felt good. But by the evening of the 5th day, everything was back. So I had to go back to the doctor again. And this time my family doctor was back, and he said that he did not believe that it was an infection, but the other doctor had done the antibiotics as a precautionary thing, which was fine. So he kept me on the Benadryl cream, and he gave me some samples of a prescription antihistamine. So I tried that for a few days. I've also started going to a nutritionist, because now we get into the other part of it, the actual Sugar Chronicles part of it. There were several days where I devoured anything and everything possible, and the biggest, highest point was a 2,000 calorie day, of which I believe it was about 400 calories will share all the details with you and let you know how it's going. And yeah, so we'll chat again soon. This is just a very short podcast today, but the drive to work was a little bit quicker than I actually thought it would be. It's snowing and extremely windy here this morning. Wind chill is -17. Yesterday it was +8. So it's a little bit crazy. But anyway, happy Friday, everybody, and wish me luck, and I'll keep you posted. Feel free to leave any comments, subscribe, tell your friends, and thanks for listening.